Defensively, they have not had an impact. And you see here the numbers just have not been terrific, particularly on the road for Jrue Holiday. And they've got to be better. And this is also an area where I think Mike Budenholzer has to figure out a way to help them. Because I think just sometimes, like on this possession, just a wasted possession defensively, just a little too lax. I don't like this part where they're overextending because he's too good, and if you get beat, there's no help. And so if I'm them, I'm trying to maybe shrink the court a little bit, not make it bigger. Like extending here again against great players. You do that against guys who you can speed up and disrupt their rhythm. You don't do it against the best players in the league, the Hall of Fame guys, because you're actually making the game easier. You're allowing him now to basically play transition in the half court because you're out to play so far outside of the attack area. And so I think that's another subtle thing that they can do. And I know DZ was talking before, hopefully we get to talk to him about it, where Jrue Holiday's spending so much energy trying to defend him that sometimes that does, and that is true, can affect you on the other end because you're human. You only got so much energy in you, and if you've got to expend extra defensively, it can affect you offensively. And so that's another area where I think they can start to make some changes, not overextending the defense. Allow your defense a chance by not creating breakdowns, by trying to do something that you're not going to have a lot of success. Now, Chris Paul did have the 6 turnovers in that first game, but that was not a factor in game 2, and he's got a rhythm. He knows what he wants to do on the floor now. So if you're Milwaukee, I think they've got to figure out a way to get their defense a little more compact and be able to play inside out and not find themselves in rotation and overextended so much against a team like Phoenix that really takes advantage of the mistakes you make defensively.
Indeed, they do. And when you look at his field goal percentage, talking about Holiday in those last 2 games where it didn't seem like he could miss, he was shooting 46%. Now, the first 2 games of the finals, he's shooting a lower percentage at 31%. So, you know, to your point, maybe trying to pick up the point guard, Chris Paul, full court might not be the best defensive strategy in the finals.
No, and again, because truly great players can't be guarded by one person, no matter how good you are defensively. So if you overextend like that, and you saw it in that illustration there, now what you've done is you've put everybody on alert on your team, and now they're already gearing to rotate because he's, in essence, their best player. So anytime the best player on the floor has an advantage, everybody's their antenna raised, and now they're already pre-rotating. And he's such a great passer that he can take advantage of that. And so that's something that if you're Mike Budenholzer and that coaching staff, you want to take a look at. Let's see if we could maybe try to slow Phoenix down a little bit because they got out and played fast. And I just don't think, as much as Milwaukee wants to play fast, you don't want to give them as many open opportunities. They shoot the ball too well. They're playing with too much confidence right now.